Fox Carolina is committed to getting you answers about your upstate road concerns. So take a look at a stretch that we're focused on today. It spans more than 100 miles. Lawrence Road. It starts in Malden, taking drivers through Greenville County, ending near Boone in western North Carolina. It's a long one. Drivers write in telling us the problem areas start in Malden and stretch to the intersection with Haywood Road. Fox Carolina's Brooklyn Cromer is live on the road in Malden for us right now. Brooklyn, can we expect any changes anytime soon?
Yeah, Tori, some good news for drivers. Lawrence Road is on the list of roads on line for major repairs coming up next year. While drivers say they want the bumps and patches fixed out here and wish it would happen sooner.
Certainly we are overdue for some major improvement.
Former Malden Mayor Wayne Crick has watched the area grow from a small town into a city.
The infrastructure associated with the roads, primarily 276, the heaviest traveled thoroughfare possibly in the county, is lofty and needed. Our traffic flow continues to increase, certainly not decrease.
Starting in Malden, taking drivers through Greenville County. Nearly 40,000 cars take Lawrence Road or Highway 276 daily.
More vehicles are registered, more traffic, more congestion, and if Malden has a negative, it is the traffic.
The area keeps growing.
In 1977, we were somewhere between maybe 8,000 and 10,000 people at the most. Today, we are gone past 30,000.
Adding businesses, apartments, and neighborhoods.
Last conversation with the mayor, we were about 5,000 houses either under construction or permitted or planned.
Crick says the traffic is tearing up the road.
I went in office here in 1977. I do not recall a major overhaul of 276 between 1977 and today.
Creating potholes and bumpy patches. Virginia writes in telling us about a major bump in the road. The car jolts when crossing it. I have finally learned where it is and move over so I can miss it. It's painful if I don't. The problem area between East Standing Springs Road in Malden and North Pleasantburg Drive in Greenville. The South Carolina Department of Transportation says the road is in line for repairs next year.
I think it's a wonderful time to see all of that occur.
And next year, crews will repave about 7.5 miles starting right here in Malden and ending near 385 by North Pleasantburg Drive. Reporting live in Malden, Brooklyn Cromer, Fox Carolina News.
All right, Brooklyn, thanks. And if you have another road that you would like us to get you some answers to, you can take out your phone right now, scan that code you see on your screen, fill out some information that way, or you can always head inside of our mobile app or our website. Just click on Getting Answers and then report a road.